Let me call this very joyful Toastmasters, and I'm seeing her everywhere. She's attending meeting. We had a party last time. I think that was in New York. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Sangita.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. So first I'll ask you a question. Let's see what the answer comes. You can just unmute and answer. What is it called? A witty use of wordplay for comical effect. What is it called? If I say a boiled egg every morning is hard to beat, what is that in English grammar? It's a pun.
Can I tell?
Sure, President.
No,
Yes.
let everybody take an opportunity.
Okay, so as I hope you've not heard me because I just blew it out,
Thanks.
but still, I'm supposing that you didn't get the answer, so let's give it a shot. Anybody? A witty word,
Thanks.
use a word play. Sorry?
Elisa knows it, huh?
Will it be pun?
Absolutely. Absolutely right. So here I go. I have got I did some research and found few so that it will make your funny bone, tickle your funny bone. So here it goes. Let me see who is in the, yes, let's talk about Eliza. She had a photographic memory, but never developed it. Sorry. Our grammarian was very logical. She had a lot of coma sense. A bicycle cannot stand on its own because it's too tired. That would be not.
One more.
Am I being timed? I didn't know about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. So I've got some time. Okay.
Yes.
Sangeeta, humor
Yeah.
should never be charmed at all. Never.
Okay. Okay, then since I take that. So another one. I thought two peanuts walk into a bar and one was assaulted. Reading while sunbathing makes you well read. And the last one. No matter how much you push the envelope, it will still be stationary. Over to you, Table Topic Master. Sorry. Mr. Table Toastmaster.
That was a pun also, huh?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sangeeta, for that very entertaining speech. I hope everyone is now lighthearted as we formally proceed to the first segment of our educational session, the prepared speech. Our first speaker is going to attempt his Pathways Level 4 motivational strategies. Title of his speech is Together Each Achieve More. But before we hear his speech, may we call his evaluator to explain the objective of his project. May I call our champion, DTM Omar Farouk Malik.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Idris. You are doing excellent job as a Toastmaster. I'm loving every single bit of it. Just let me put on my moon. Yeah, pretty much dull. But anyhow, Toastmaster Omar Farouk Awan will be delivering his project from the past motivation strategies. It's a level 4 project 1 motivations. The purpose statements are as below. The purpose of this project is for the members to practice the skills needed to motivate team members to the completion of a project. The purpose of this speech is for a member to share some aspect of his experience motivating team members through the completion of a project. So basically, he's going to speak about a particular project, how he was able to handle it through, what were how it was helped as a team leader, how he was able to carry the team members forward, and see what he has got in his bucket for suggestions. So wishing Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan all the very best, and back to you, Mr. Contest Master. The time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. 5, 6, 7. Toastmaster Idris, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, DTM Omar Malik, for that explaining the objective of this project. Our speaker for tonight will deliver Pathways Level 4 speech 1, Motivating Others, Motivational Strategies. Title of the speech is Together We Achieve More. Toastmaster Omar Farooq Awan, Together We Achieve More. The virtual platform is yours.
Can you all hear me? My voice is clear
Yes.
and everybody should be muted. Okay. I am an inspirational leader. I motivate others. I influence others. I persuade others. Whatever I say, does it matter? What is the difference that makes? The most important quality of a leader is credibility. If I am not leading by example, if I am not the source of inspiration by my actions, how my team can lead, how my team can perform. See, whatever I say about myself, whatever I believe, at the end of the day, it's what I do is what that matters. People can say a lot of things. People can do a lot of things, but do they mean it? No. Sometimes no. It's all about your values. Do you know what is the difference between a group and a team? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between a team and a group? Unmute and you can share your idea. What is the difference between a team and a group?
Team collaborate.
And what about group? Groups don't collaborate.
Groups are moving towards a common goal, but not necessarily collaborate.
See, the most
Groups are
important
basically a
difference
round
between a
table,
group
and the team is basically with the leader.
Team and group, the main difference between is the mutual accountability. Team has mutual accountability. We are working as a team. One is responsible for all are responsible for one. That's what teams are. They are linked together and they are coexisting together. But in a group, one may be reporting to other person, one may be reporting to other person. All are doing different things. But teamwork is all about pursuing the same goal with same kind of energy and motivation. That one such instance came in my life. At the start of December, I had to plan the annual club contest of Horizon Club Toastmasters Club. As a president, I had to come up with a team. Do you know what is the full form of team? Together, each achieve more. So first of all, team, together. First of all, we have to bring a team together. Who will be my contest chair for the annual contest? Who will be my contest masters? And one of the important roles also, Zoom master. Who will be Zoom master? I have to bring together a set of people. But if I could have stayed in my comfort zone, I could have bring all the stalwarts of the District 79. Okay, this will be my contest master, this will be them. But no, I came out of my comfort zone. And I brought the contest masters, one from one of my very good friends, a German living in Switzerland. He was one of my contest masters. And also one contest master from India, a very good friend, Sangeeta. And the contest chair herself, she was contesting for the first time as a contest chair. I took that risk. Leaders do take risk, and they enjoy the fruits of it also. Because if you are not taking risk, you will never grow. And you have to trust your team. You have to have that faith. All of them brought new experiences and new direction to the contest and new flavor. Next is each. After together, we move on to each. E for each. So now everyone has the separate set of skills. Everybody is from different backgrounds. Toastmaster Frank is from Switzerland, and he's the division director there. Sangeeta is a transformational and motivational coach. Toastmaster Nivedita is an engineer, software engineer. And our Zoom master is also a technical support engineer, Toastmaster Prakash Gorantal. Everybody with different experiences and different fields, each with their unique identity and skills came together. Next, our achieve. A for achieve. What is called achievement? Achievement without actions is nothing. At the end of the day, you may have a team, excellent team, powerful team, but if you are not able to deliver, if you are not putting all the things into action, what is the use? They are all empty words you are saying. So you have to put every plan into action, whatever we have done. We had to do dry runs, we had to do meetings together, we had to converse on maybe different social platforms, WhatsApp, Facebook, contacted in Zoom, we had meetings together in order to execute a successful contest. We did the bonding, I was able to guide and coordinate. I asked them to be motivated and be comfortable as you are. The script is there, but you have that liberty to perform as you want to perform. There is no hard and fast rule. You are the controller of the show. You are the manager. When you are a contest master, you are in the driving seat and you have to deliver as you want to deliver, as you are comfortable. That's how you build a strong team, and that you have to put a faith in them. And we can see in Horizon Toastmasters Club, our audience members were over 50 just for a club contest. In an area, I saw just around about 50, 55 audience. That says a lot for the success of the contest. How many people were there to just attend a Horizon Toastmasters Club event? Last but not the least, more. What is the full form of team? Together, each achieve more. What is that more? Anybody knows what is the meaning of synergy? Can anybody hear what is the meaning of synergy?
You have two entities, and if you put them both together, you basically multiply, double, whatever you want to reach, yes. So you achieve something more together.
Yes, that's the correct answer. In short, it means 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. I can do a lot of things alone. I can be a contest master, I can do a lot of Zoom master also. But as a team, we can create a beautiful event together that is more than the actual. Means you can have excellent performances, like fun and enjoy and learning experience for everybody. But if I was doing like a dictator, like a very big leader, and I am doing everything by myself, not trusting my team and all myself, I'm ordering everything, what would that mean? That would not set a good example of leadership. And that will not be motivating for others. People will feel they are not participating, they are not getting involved. If the people are involved, if the team is involved in doing the things as per their strengths, then they deliver. And they will not deliver just what is required, they will go the extra mile to do it. And I saw this happen. Whenever there was any glitch, everybody was involved, what we can do, how we can solve that problem. Okay, there's an issue there and how we can solve it. For example, some issue related to breakout rooms, maybe someone was unmuted, so we have to put it on a mute. Everybody was getting involved in order to make it happen and make it get settled down. That's what getting more out of it also. Performing, not just performing, outperforming yourself. Great leaders aspire to inspire before they expire. You have to have that positive outlook. You have to delegate. You have to put trust in your team in order to have that kind of event, whatever project you want to do. But if you are going to do something to inspire others and to motivate others, to touch their lives with your words, you have to do it with all your power and might. Go in all out or not go at all. You have to be fully involved in order to do it, and your team will be involved also. You will lead by example. The world is not changed by your opinions. They are changed by your examples that you set every step of your way as a leader. It's up to you what kind of examples you want to set for your team, for your family, for your office circle also. Wherever part of life you are, it's up to you what kind of example you want to set. A positive, inspirational one, or negative, not so inspirational one. It's all up to you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar Farouk Awan. I hope you are checking our time. So before moving to our second speaker, we are glad that one of the TDMs here, respected DTM, is here, DTM Abdul Ghafoor. So DTM Abdul Ghafoor, I have a question for you before moving to our second speaker. It's related to our theme. 2021 promises new beginning. What are your expectations as a leader?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. 2021 is not a different year for me. It is like all other years because I have a lot of expectations to all the new years. So 2021 is the one and the same. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, DTM Abdul Ghafoor. Now our second speaker is to attempt his level 1 speech number 3, researching and presenting. Toastmaster Abubakar Siddiq. Title of his speech is Understanding Free Radicals and Antioxidants. But before that, let me call his evaluator, the shapeless pearl of Perlas ng Silangan, Toastmaster Santos Gubat Jr.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's nice to see again people from Horizon and our friends. I will be evaluating the second speaker for tonight. The second speaker is going to attempt to deliver his speech project number 3 for his presentation mastery level 1 of his pathways. Toastmaster Abubakar Siddiq. The objective of the speech is for the speaker to present a project and to have learned or reviewed the basic research methodology and present a well-organized, well-researched speak on any topic that he wanted. Now, good luck to you, Toastmaster Sadiq. Back to you, Mr.
5 to 7.
Yeah,
Thank you
the
so much.
speech length is going to be from 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Santos Gubat Jr., for explaining the objective of his speech. I love this speech title. I hope I will love also the body of his speech tonight. So please help me welcome our second speaker, Toastmaster Abubakar Siddiq. Title of his speech, Understanding Free Radicals and Antioxidants. Understanding Free Radicals and Antioxidants, Toastmaster Abubakar Siddiq. Your speech is 5 to 7 minutes. The platform, the virtual platform, is now yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. And this topic, I believe you will correct me after the speech, since you are a nutrition. This topic is sounds very boring, very dull, understanding free radicals and antioxidants. You may be thinking I might conduct a chemistry lesson, but yeah, in some way it is. But let me explain. There is a buzzword in the market, any product we buy, anything we do, it is the new thing is like organic, it has antioxidants, it is good for the health. But most of us don't understand, what is actually happening inside the body and how this antioxidants helps us. So here it is my attempt to make you understand what is the free radicals and what is the antioxidants. See, inside our body, there is a picture going on, like a movie, a typical Hindi movie. There is a villain and there is a hero. They are always fighting. And the villain here is the free radical, which is constantly degrading our cells, our DNA, our RNA, and which causes a lot of diseases in the body. And the hero of this movie is antioxidant, which keeps fighting this free radicals and tries to keep us healthy. So let us understand. Let me share my screen 1 second. So let's see, what are free radicals? This has to do with chemistry again. The whole part of our body, every organ, everything, it goes through a chemical reaction every single second. Even if you're having a different emotion, for example, you're happy, you are playing with your child, the happy emotions are running through your body. There is a different chemical reactions going on. If you're stressed, in work, the cortisol comes into the body and there is another set of different chemical reactions going on. So basically the whole human body is complete and complex chemical reactions. So free radicals is in a basic term, it is an atom that has unpaired electrons. For example, a proper electron would have, let me show you. This is the stable molecule which has a paired electron. And this is a free radical. It is actually a missing one electron. So what happens when a molecule or an atom has a missing electron? It tries to react with any other molecule. So inside our body, when the free radicals are roaming, it tries to react with one of the components of our cell or the molecule. For example, it might react with the DNA, it might damage it, it might react with other molecules in the body. So basically it is a reactive atom that will damage the chemistry inside the cell. And when the DNA is damaged, that will project into so many diseases. So here, as you can see, the very first one, the green one, is a healthy electron, like a stable electron. and the free radical is missing one electron. That's why it reacts with the other things in the body. And the antioxidant, it has an extra electron on the outermost layer. So what it does to get rid of free radicals is it donates one of the extra electrons to the free radicals so that it becomes stable. Okay, so let's understand how this free radicals enters into our system. This could be so many reasons. It could be the pollution, it could be the UV rays from the sun, it could be smoking or other bad habits you have. But usually the free radicals are produced inside our body to normal metabolism. When our food is taken inside and the cells, they burn it, the free radicals are formed. But our body is very well capable of handling those free radicals. But what happens is when we have external reasons for free radicals, our body becomes overwhelmed. And over time, the buildup of free radicals can cause a lot of diseases. As you can see here, there are two types of antioxidant that could help us to combat these free radicals. One is exogenous, and the second one is endogenous. Basically, endogenous antioxidants are produced inside our body, and as we age, the ability to make endogenous antioxidant reduces. That's why we get gray hair and all this thing, as we ages. Exogenous antioxidant is something we can do to help our body. That is something we can intake from outside, like vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, selenium. There are so many powerful antioxidants. If I can show you a practical demo of it, this is from the same apple. I have left this apple for a couple of hours now. This apple looks healthy still, and this already started degrading. This is under oxidative stress. But why does this apple look still healthy? Because I coated this apple with vitamin C, with lemon juice. So this is a simple example. You can help your body to have as many as antioxidants and keep you healthy. I hope you understand the whole topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abubakar Siddiq, as if I was listening to my inorganic professor and inorganic chemistry and biochemistry professor. Oh my God, I love the topic. So our last but not the least speaker for tonight is Toastmaster Asherbad Raulo. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. So the project is, thank you. The project is Leadership Development, Level 1, Speech number 2, Evaluation and Feedback 1 of 2. Before he began his speech, may I call my mentor, Toastmaster Ricky Chudian, to explain the objective of his speech. Toastmaster Ricky, the virtual platform is yours.
Thanks so much, dear Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Edres Sakarat. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and special good evening to our Toastmaster Asherbad Rolo. Well, tonight, Toastmaster Asherbad is going to deliver his Pathways Project Level 1, Project number 2, which is on leadership development. And the topic is all about the evaluation and feedback. So this project consists of 2 projects, and he will be going to deliver the first project. And the purpose of this is for him to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. And it's also for him to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator, which is me. Now, I must stress this out, that this for me is one of the most important projects in any pathways, because this is where you will learn how to accept criticisms and feedback and apply this in order for you to improve your next projects. The time allotted for this project is between 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to you, Toastmaster Asherbad Rolo. Now back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wiki, dear, for explaining a very comprehensive objective of this speech. So please, fellow Toastmaster, help me welcome our third speaker for tonight, Toastmaster Archibald Raulo, always the savior, Toastmaster Archibald Raulo. The platform is yours.
Eternal silence prevailed over hundreds of cricket fans in the stadium as Team A were just one ball away from their defeat. Team A needed 9 runs out of last one ball. Team B is already in cloud nine. The captain could feel the trophy in his hand. The bowler bowled it. The batsman missed it. So is the wicket keeper. Ooh. But the dead audience erupted like a phoenix. Yay! As the last ball was declared dead and 5 runs awarded to Team A. To all the cricket fan and non-cricket fan, the ball hit the helmet placed on the ground. Our lovely MOC and fellow Toastmaster, it is the helmet, always the savior. I smiled as I caressed over the picture of Aditya in my wallet. Aditya, Avinash, and me were like Farhan, Rancho, Raju from the movie Three Idiots. One day, I came home very late. My dad was furious. He called Aditya. Hello, Aditya. Ashirvad. Yes, uncle. Just now he left from here. My dad's piercing look at me sent a chills in my spine. Then he called Avinash. Hello, Avinash. Ashirvad. Yes, uncle. Yes, uncle. He's studying next to me and asked me not to disturb him. I got a message in my mobile saying that your game is up. Your dad is looking for you. Go home now at least. We shared a secret relationship, starting from our venturing out our first movie in theater to those late night Maggie parties, to spending full night under the sky gazing at the stars. We often hold each other's hand and sing in chorus. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. And we overcame all our challenges to become full grown men, earning money, supporting our family. Life was good, but not for long. One day, one wicked phone call changed everything forever. Hello, Avinash. How are you? Avinash, can you hear me? The silence at the other side was creating anxiety in me. Avinash, everything all right? Adi, Adi is in hospital. I rushed to the hospital, straight to the ICU. I peeped through that window. One stout body, filled with vigor and charm, was lying on the bed with many needles piercing throughout his body, and doctors were running here and there to save a life. Beep, 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 beep. Aditya was no more. Maybe his head was not strong as his body. Aditya and Avinash were traveling on the road. They met with an accident. Aditya's head got struck against an iron rod, which leads to a brain hemorrhage. Avinash was in shock. I too was in shock as our childhood memory was flashing back of my mind as I was watching the lifeless body through that peeping window. It's been 7 years. We lost Aditya. Aditya might have lost his life, but the lesson he taught me is eternal. Every time I go on my bike, I remind myself it is the helmet, always the savior. And I make sure that I wear my helmet every time I'm on the road. Fellow Toastmaster and dear guest, it is the helmet, always the savior. Be it a cricket match or someone's life. My sincere request to you is that next time you go out on road, just remember one thing, that your loved ones are waiting for you. So wear the helmet. Over to you, Yamosi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Asher. Asher Bhatt. We had listened to health, and now we listen about safety. So thank you very much to all speakers. I must say that you really did an excellent job for tonight. Congratulations. At this point, may I now request the timer to present his report. Toastmaster Ashraf, are you ready?
For Toastmaster Umar Farouk, 11 minutes and 24 seconds. Toastmaster Abu Bakr, 6 minutes and 46 seconds. And Toastmaster Ashir Bad, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. We have one disqualified for voting. You may send your, you may PM me for your best speaker.
There is one disqualification, so you may vote between Toastmaster Asher Bad and Toastmaster Abu Bakr Siddiq. You may send your vote privately to Toastmaster Ashraf. At this point, we will now proceed to the second segment of our educational session. Now we have come to the most exciting and challenging part of our meeting. I think everyone is waiting for this segment, the table topic session. To facilitate our table topic session, it is my great honor to introduce our table topic master or facilitator. Please help me welcome our petroleum engineer by profession and a humorous champion as well. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Muhammad Hassan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the wonderful introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, a very good evening to all of you. It's my pleasure to host the most exciting session of today's meeting. The main objective of this exciting session is to challenge all of you to develop impromptu communication skills, to effectively think on your feet by answering unrehearsed questions. Table Topics is specifically designed to develop 4 essential communication skills. First is listening, second is thinking, third, organizing, and fourth, speaking. Today's exciting questions have been designed according to the theme of the day, which is Neo Beginning. Don't we all crave for them? As Karl Barth said, I quote, "Though no one can go back and make a brand new start. Anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Unquote. Upon asking, upon getting to know the table topics, your response must be at least 1 minute and can be no more than 2 minutes. You will see a green signal after 1 minute, a yellow signal at 1:30, and a red signal at 2 minutes. You will have 30 seconds grace period. I also encourage all the participants to use word of the day, which is credibility. Please don't question my credibility over the selection of today's table topics. So let's get the ball rolling and start our exciting table topic session. And I would like to start it with our very special guest from Dubai, the most sought after table topic speaker, our guest, Toastmaster Farida. Toastmaster Farida, are you there? Perfect. So let's go to someone else. We don't have Toastmaster Frank as well. So Toastmaster Eliza, are you there? Okay.
Everyone has boycotted table topic session.
I don't know why. I don't know why, because I have prepared, the wonderful sessions, the topics as well. So, okay.
I can volunteer.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And Toastmaster Gayatri, our grammarian and language evaluator as well for the day. Please select a number from 1 to 10.
7.
7, perfect. Your topic is your defining moments in life which have contributed to your current self. Let me repeat. Your defining moments in life which have contributed to your current self.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Master. You asked me about the defining moments that are responsible for what I am today. Those defining moments are not really the moments that I can proudly talk about. Those defining moments were probably the most embarrassing moments of my life. The moments that I till date look back and think, what an idiot was I? How could I do that? Didn't I even have so much sense? Now I know that you all want to know what those moments were. Of course, you want to know. We all want to know what are the embarrassing moments of other people's life. And you all want to laugh at me at all the stupid things that I have done. But it's okay. I don't mind sharing because those moments were indeed defining moments of my life. I was working at the leading newspaper of India. It was an English newspaper. I was 24 years old, and my boss, for some reason, was ignoring me. I was trying to tell her that whatever strategies she was trying to implement in my town, they could not be implemented because my town was conservative, and the people of my town could not have accepted such revealing photographs of actresses, specifically the Hollywood actresses. She did not listen to me. After a couple of days, there was a big morcha outside my office. Somehow I managed to get out of that morcha. After that, a senior official of our organization came and he asked me, what is the problem? I said, my boss is an idiot. And yes, those were my words. I said my boss was an idiot. Believe me, my dear friends, you want to do anything in your life, never ever call your boss an idiot. And that was the first time I did it, but not the last time. I then started working at another organization, which was a television organization. The first time I said it, I got away with it. But the second time I did that, I actually lost my job. And today, whatever I am is because I lost that job. Thank you so much. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayatri, for that interesting story. A very funny one indeed. Moving on to Toastmaster Sangeeta. She wanted to speak. So can you choose a number from 1 to 10 except 7?
The number 5.
Number 5. Your topic is it easy to let go of the past? How important this factor is to keep moving forward? Your topic is it easy to let go of the past? How important this factor is to keep moving forward? Over to you, Toastmaster Sangeeta.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Is it easy to let go of your past? A very pertinent question. Well, it takes a lot of experience, according to me, to let go of your past. It's easier said than done. But the only thing to do is let go of it. So now the question arises, how do you do it? How do you let go of your past which has troubled you, especially the ones which has troubled you? Obviously, we want to let go of the past that has troubled you. And you have accumulated so much of anger and, those evil thoughts of giving that punishment back to the persons who have troubled you. So it's not easy, but if you give a thought to it and see what is happening inside you, within you, and what is happening to those who have troubled you, you will see that those who have troubled you are happy and enjoying their life while you are burning inside. You are actually reaping in sorrow. So the only thing to do is train your mind, train yourself to let go. I think a trick is to give all the, big languages to whoever has done, and then you will immediately calm down. So that's an interesting trick that I myself have applied. So that's what I'm saying, that it really works. So all the best to all of you who have experienced that. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sangeeta, for those inspirational words. Okay, may I call Toastmaster RD?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Can you choose number from 1 to 10 except 5 and 7?
Number 2, please.
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2. Perfect. Your topic is, if you are given a new life, what would you rather change from your current life? If you are given a new life, what would you rather change from your current life?
From my parents' life?
If
present
you
life.
Given a new life, what would you rather change from what you have done in your current life?
Okay. Thank you, Table Topics Master. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's good to be again in Horizons. What would I change in my current life if I would be given a new life? Definitely, I would not change anything because I am the RD right now who is caring, kind, and endearing to my fellow Toastmaster and my friends because of the instances that I have experienced in this life. I know that most of you don't know me personally, but for those who know me, I came from a broken family. And I didn't mind having a broken family because that broken family made me the person that I am now. I know that it's very important to have a sense of family, to have a parents, to have a father and a mother, but that didn't stop me for becoming a good person that I am now. Those things that I don't have and those things that I did not experience, those are the things that I built in myself. So I can give that thing, those feelings that I never had in my life. I could not imagine if I have those things, I have a complete family, maybe I could not be the kind person that I am now. But because I appreciate the things that I don't have, and I want to share those things to other people. So if I would have a new life, I won't change a thing with anything that happened to my life now, to my current life, because I know that all the things that happened to my life now, to my current life, are integral parts of becoming who I am now. And I'm proud to whom I have become, to the people I have met, to the challenges that I have faced. And I will continue with this journey. And no matter what, even if I'll be given another life, I would still choose the life that I have now, and I wouldn't change a thing. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster RD, for those emotional words. Toastmaster Eliza, are you now? You are here, right? So, can you choose? Would you like to speak?
Can I just use body language then?
Perfect. So, just choose a number from 1 to 10, except 7, 5, and 2.
3.
3. Perfect. Imagine you have to start your life on Mars from tomorrow. What would it look like? Imagine you have to start your life on Mars from tomorrow. What would it look like? Over to you, Toastmaster Eliza.
On Mars, what is the second?
Planet Mars.
Oh, planet Mars. Thank you very much for the very interesting topic. Table topic master. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I've been thinking actually I'm from a planet Krypton, not from Mars. But if you ask me to move to Mars, it's not very far from my planet. Actually, I already tried to set up my home at planet Krypton with some of my friends, my good friends. We try to plant coconut, blueberry, get cheese for supply for our food for when we are staying there. So if tomorrow I need to move to Mars, where I believe that there they don't have air or water. Actually, we already prepared for food. We already prepare our life. We have a coconut water, blueberry to eat. Then also we prepare for cucumber. And we are going to set up and charter a new Toastmaster Club at planet Mars. Because you know why? We want to make ourselves occupied and happy. And with a positive people, it's going to be very fun to stay in Mars rather than we just looking, nothing around, only look at the aliens. But actually the people that following me also is a little bit aliens. So I think we are going to be fun there. If you want to follow me also, just let us know. We are going to have a chartered Toastmaster there. And I believe from 145 countries now that Richard Peck said, we are going to have the 146 in planet Mars. It's going to be fun to have our own community Toastmaster in a new planet. Let's have fun. Let's have different life. Start with the coconut water, blueberry, and healthy diet. And also positive Toastmaster. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Eliza. We all are following you to Mars and will have coconut water with you. Moving on to our guest, Toastmaster Najira Jamil. Yes, can you choose a number from 1 to 10 except 7, 5, 2, and 3?
Number 1.
Number 1. Perfect. Do you believe in new beginnings? If yes, what New Year resolutions were you able to achieve during 2020? Do you believe in new beginnings? If yes, what New Year resolutions were you able to achieve during 2020? Over to you, Toastmaster Najira.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Do you believe in new beginning? If yes, what resolution I have achieved in 2020? I do believe in new resolution. Yes. But I didn't have any kind of resolution on 2020. I learned something in 2020 and I kept a resolution on 2021 and I'm going towards it. I want my credibility to improve in front of my family and the community that I'm working in. 2020 is blessing for me. Everybody in a coronavirus situation, everybody is like suffering a lot. But for me, it is a kind of blessing that I realized myself. I used my time in a good way, what I studied for. I have changed many people's lives for losing their weight by leading an example. I was an obese person, around 145 kg. I lost so much of weight using my nutrition and diet, and I used that as my strength and credibility to them. And I kept a resolution, new resolution for 2021, thinking myself, I will just go ahead with my master's and help more people in 2021 so that they don't get suffer or get depression because of carrying a lot of weight. So when they think about it, they will definitely do it. It is my new beginning and a new resolution, which I learned from 2020. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohammed, for giving me this topic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Najira, and we wish you all the best for your 2021 resolutions.
Thank you.
I think we are running out of time, although we want to hear from other Toastmasters as well. Timer, do we have time or shall we conclude?
Me. I was disconnected.
Okay, perfect. Let's have one last speaker, Toastmaster Samir Yunus. Yes, can you choose from numbers 10, 9, 8, 6, 4?
4.
4, perfect.
Why perfect?
Topic is, what are the contribution of small beginnings to eventually a new beginning? What are the contribution of small beginnings to eventually a new beginning? Over to you, Master Samir.
It is said that whenever you start a new journey or a new learning, you should start with baby steps, step by step, in order not to get bored soon. And as they say, the ride or the trip over 1,000 miles start with a step. Mr. Table Topics Master, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. When you think of that and reflect on the experiences we have in life, we always seek happiness. We always seek the joy of life, and we try to avoid bitterness and any sad or bad experiences. In our search for fun, for joy, for happiness, we do jump into certain experiences with an assumption that we will enjoy it to the most. We jump into certain training courses, even books, and we read them fast. We take that course quickly. We don't really enjoy it because we haven't started properly. Everything needs preparation. A speech is all about how you start the speech, the introduction, and then you go into the body of the speech to reach an inspiring or a memorable conclusion. So whenever you plan something, you're planning a trip, planning a new venture in life, in work, start by doing that preparation. In strategic planning, in one step, they say prepare, plan to plan. That's like a first step. So you need to plan to plan. You need to prepare and start with baby steps to enjoy the journey better. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Samir Yunus, for those words. Definitely, I agree with you that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So this concludes our table topic session. May I have the timer's report, please?
For Toastmaster Kaya, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Toastmaster Sangeeta, 1 minute and 54 seconds. Toastmaster RD, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Toastmaster Eliza, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Toastmaster Najira, 1 minute and 57 seconds. And Toastmaster Summer Yunus, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So all are qualified. You may send your best speaker.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ashraf, for the report. So you can vote for all the speakers, all qualifies. So thank you everyone who participated. Now I'll return the control to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Idris Sakura. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Muhammad Hassan, for that very entertaining and funny table topics session. And now we have come to the evaluation part of our session, also known as better listening. We will be hearing constructive feedbacks from an amazing team of speech evaluators as they shall comment on the speakers in the meeting in its entirety. To facilitate this portion of our meeting, may I call again our general evaluator, Toastmaster Yasir Nadim, to conduct the session. Toastmaster Nadim, the platform is yours.
Thank you very much, TMOD. It's been immense pleasure to be the pardon, to be the journal evaluator for the today's session. So, starting the journal evaluation, first of all, as you know, because of some unwanted reasons, the session is a bit delayed from its proposed and planned time. So without delaying anything further, we'll start our evaluation session. For this, we have 3 prepared speeches, and then we have our evaluation for the table topics, grammarian encounter, and then my journal evaluation report. First of all, I would like to call upon my first team member. He will evaluate the first prepared speech from the Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan. The guy is a double DTM. He is a YouTuber, blogger, a champion speaker, one of the youngest DTMs, and a very best friend of mine is none other than Toastmaster Umar Farooq Malik to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan. Please welcome Toastmaster Umar Farooq Malik.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator, for the awesome introduction. I love the best friend, and I am waiting for the next dinner invitation. Fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, and in particular Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan, our credible leader. Assalamu alaikum and a good evening to all of you. Sorry, I just had to do all those things now manually because my laptop just crashed and I had to switch on to the mobile in a very few seconds. So I'm just holding it right now. Okay, so Toastmaster Umar, you started your speech with exceptional quotes, messages, inspirations, and putting all those positive stuff which is being required. I can see a timer with a red. Is the timer with the red screen? Please correct. Okay, I saw your opening. It was brilliant. I totally loved it. And I felt the energy. I felt the enthusiasm. I could see the smile, the shining smile, the sprinkle of the eyes, and all those things coming from your eyes. You were happy. You thought it was your moment. And really, as a club president, to have a good contest and to have a wonderful audience in the contest, that is one of the biggest achievements in any of them. Okay, so coming on to a few positive points, I love the way you asked the questions. Love the way you added all those colored words in your sentences like team and the aquam of team, and then asking the questions with the humor, aspire to inspire before you expire. This is the first time I heard the word expire over there. So that was all those things were great. But since this was actually the fourth project, or shall I say, one of you are just inching towards the details, so I'm gonna give you a bit of uh, a, a rough tough evaluation, and hopefully that will be taken in a positive way. Your speech was revolving around leadership and your leadership skills and how you were able to make up as a team, and then you take a team forward. Within your within your initial 10 seconds, you had 9 I's in it. I was this, I was that. When we are speaking about a team and we are speaking about uh, as a leader, the best thing is to avoid the letter I in the whole speech. I counted and I got 37 I's in the whole speech. So I felt if that was being avoided, that would have been great. The second one would have been the PowerPoint presentation. We would have loved to get the short, sweet notes of it. We could get the what we say is the recipe of the to have a good contest, to have a good team, to build a team, have a trust on it, and then move forward, let them play with it. So if you could have got the recipe in the PPT with few words here and there, that would have been great as well. I loved your confidence, but I felt the camera was missing here and there. If you could just have got a better angle of the camera, that would have been much amazing, just like in your contest. One thing which I felt, two things actually. One was the time. I felt the time was missing somehow or the other. It was not managed well. Maybe he forgot to pin his own timer. The other thing was, one of the very important thing for the members is to say thank you to the team members, especially when you are naming your friend from Germany, as a German friend living in Switzerland, and then another Indian friend. I believe at the same time, if you could have just said a thank you with a pause over there, that would have really melted it, just like the butter when you put it into the pan. It would have really meant from the heart. I'm sure you had, but it would have been made say thank you to the members for their efforts. Overall, it was a great speech, and I can't wait to see your performance as an Area 31 contest chair with the evaluator.
Thank you very much, DTM, Omar, Farouk, Malik. Now it's a time for the second speech presented by Toastmaster Abu Bakr. For the evaluation of the speech of Toastmaster Abu Bakr, we have a champion speaker and one of the most sought after grammarian in the community. I'm talking none other than but the Toastmaster Santosh Gobat. Please welcome Toastmaster Santosh.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, Mr. General Evaluator. Good evening, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It feels good to be back to Horizon once again. As I always. I cannot do this alone. Therefore, to expand. Okay. First and foremost, congratulations to our second speaker, Toastmaster Abu Bakr Siddiq, for successfully presenting your speech number 3 under your presentation mastery pathways. Now, one of the challenges of this kind of speech that you deliver in a Toastmaster like this is that people might kind of find it so boring because of a lot of information in there. Now, to be honest, it was the speech was composed of has been composed of a lot of information. It was actually an information overload speech. But if you are going to ask me, I didn't feel boring at all. It was very informative and it was very helpful. And I'm pretty much sure that all of us in here feel the same way. Now, let me discuss to you a few points that I like so much about how you delivered and how you presented your speech project. First and foremost, I like it so much when you compared the free radical and antioxidant in a layman's term because these terminologies are scientific. I mean, this cannot be easily understood by people who are not so inclined into science. But the way you explained it in a layman's term, when you said, in an Indian movie, we have a villain and we have a hero. The villains are actually the free radicals. The heroes are actually the antioxidants. So that itself gave me a um, very clear understanding of the subject matter. Now, I liked it when you made use of a demonstration. You presented an apple, a fresh apple, and then the not so fresh apple for that. Now, um, you making use of your visual aid, like the PowerPoint presentation, really helped. That's fantastic. And most of all, I like the topic itself because it concerns about health. So congratulations for that. Job well done. Now, you may be interested to listen to what I have to say as your evaluator for tonight. Although you did really, really well, I appreciate it that you presented the topic really, really well to the best that you could. Now, I have a little bit concern of how you opened the speech because, I have already admitted that presenting your third speech, this kind of a speech, the research and presentation is kind of boring. So when you open your speech, you kind of think of something of a strategy how to make it less boring because you personally feel that it's boring. Yeah, you could have thought of a strategy. How to present it to be more interesting and appealing to the people. There could be one, like when you presented an apple towards the end of your speech, that's going to be a very good opening. You ask the people, do you see this apple? Do you see this apple? Do you see the difference? And then go on with the speech. But all in all, that's the only thing I kind of say. Now, all in all, you presented your speech really, really well. Congratulations for that. Good night. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Santos. That was a great evaluation for a great speech. Now, as we have the third speak by Toastmaster Ashirbad, we have a very great Filipino community leader and volunteer, one of my most favorite Toastmasters in all the fraternity, with his trademark smile. I'm talking about none other than our third evaluator, Toastmaster Ricky.
Well, they say that helmet is the best pickup that money can buy. Good evening, General Evaluator, and a special good evening and congratulations to our third speaker, Toastmaster Ashirbad. Well, tonight I will do my best to provide the most credible feedback that will help Toastmaster Ashirbad improve further in his career and the path towards this Toastmasters journey. Well, I admire the way that Toastmaster Ashirbad has opened up his speech and catch our attention with his enthusiasm and energy. The moment he opened up his mouth with all of these hand gestures and the way that he's talking about the silence and then going towards this energy of the cheering crowd, I think that you have made use of the vocal variety along with the other dialogues and the beeping machines. Well done, Toastmaster Ashirbad. Now, what I love most about your speech is the mere fact that the storyline is crafted in such a way that this is so relatable, especially that you have chosen one very special topic that is dear to the hearts of our audience. I know that this particular speech that you have delivered is something that you will use as a contest piece, and I must commend you for having chosen cricket as one of the topics, considering that Indians are one of the biggest fans of crickets all over the world. Another thing is the use of one famous movie, which is The Three Idiots, which I believe is another impactful part of your speech. Now, comparing the scenario in your story about the cricket scene and how the ball hit the helmet, and comparing it with one real life story of someone dear to you who lost his life because of not wearing a helmet. At first, the title seemed to be not related to a thing. I thought the savior you're referring to is a person. But then with the twist of the stories you have given to us, it was indeed the helmet, which was the hero of your story. Now, if you would allow me, I would like to give you some pointers in order for you to level up your speech and hopefully win you in the international speech contest. Now, although you have had a good storyline, I don't think that the introduction has made much of an impact because when you opened up your mouth, I could hardly understand the first words that you were talking about. I think you were saying about the deafening silence. when you could have done something like this and the deafening silence without moving for a few seconds, and then suddenly talking all about the crowd and how they cheered, okay? Lifted up the spirit of the crowd as if you were one of the announcers in the cricket stadium, okay? So this very small thing could have affected the decision of the judges when they give you grade, because if they did not understand the first words that you uttered, and then it would be hard for us to move on. And also the clarity of your words, sometimes I could not understand. So I think you have to give more importance to these things. And I think your key takeaway or the final message, the transition towards the end could have been more stronger, like hurt your helmet, not your head, or giving a message like don't be statistic, wear a helmet. Combine all of this and I believe you'll reach the district competition. Now, thank you, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Evaluator
Ricky.
number 3.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Evaluator number 3, Toastmaster Ricky Chodian. It was always great. You are the helmet in the Toastmasters. You save everybody. Now come to the evaluation of table topics. We have a very great table topic session today conducted by Toastmaster Muhammad Hassan. And for the evaluation for this great session, we have a champion table topic speaker joining us all way from the Hyderabad, India. I welcome you again. Please welcome all Toastmaster Pragya.
So much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Nadeem, for that introduction. I don't know whether I deserve that or not. Before I start my evaluation, I would request each one of you to please applaud for all the table topic speakers, because it takes a lot of courage, a lot of confidence that we need to come on that screen, even if we have to speak for 2 minutes. So I would say everybody, a great job done on that, taking that first step itself, which is the most difficult part. Now, going on to my evaluation, our first table topic speaker was Toastmaster Gayatri, who told about her defining moments in life. What amazing body language, Toastmaster Gayatri. You used your voice modulation, you used humor when you said that, you know, I am one of the most idiotic person, or things like these. So it was something which kept us all glued. If I have to speak something about what you could do better in whatever you've done great, is one thing when you said about the morcha part, you could have translated into a different, English as a language, because a lot of us don't understand it as a lingual word. And other than that, if you could have started the 2 points which you were about to speak a little earlier, because by the time you went on to the second point, the time was almost towards the end, it almost ended. Other than that, you had amazing vocal variety, you had great body language, and a great idea to speak in a reverse manner. I would say that's good. Next is Toastmaster Sangeeta. I've heard you before, and I would say, yes, you're a great speaker. And this topic was whether it's easy to let go of past. So you connected with all of the audience. It's difficult for all of us to let go our past. And I would say the beep words is something which all of us would have understood what it means. So a great job done on that part. If something that can be made better is, one, if you could use your body language a little more, and a little more of that vocal variety would have increased your performance on the screen. Also, if you would have also added something to the second part of the question, which was missed, which is how important is this factor, that would have related what you are saying to what should be done. Next, going to our Toastmaster RD, a great story, emotional one. It could connect to our hearts, I would say. And you had all the elements needed to reach out to the audience. If I have to add something to make it better, I would say if you would have explained it with a little bit of more of expressions, emotions and facial expressions, it would have had an in-depth impact on others. And I felt it a little more repetitive. You could have added some experience of your life, which you think made you. Toastmaster Aliza, great work done. And I am sure you all are ready to go on Mars with that coconut or water and the blueberries. I will be loving to do that. a little bit more adjustment of your camera, use of your body language would have made it out of the world, a Mars kind of an impact. Toastmaster Nazira, great belief on new beginnings, and the learnings you had from 2020 are with us. Same thing, I would say a little bit of body language and the comfort with the camera would add a little bit to it. And Toastmasters, Sami, you started with humor. That was the first part. And when you said about the contribution of the small beginnings, if you could have added what you have done towards it, it would have made us think, more, it would have made it more credible and understand us more as to what did you do, those small steps to achieve something. Other than that, great job done by everybody. And I would say the most confident work done by all of you. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pragya Jain. It was a wonderful evaluation by you. Now it's the time for the next evaluation team member. It's a time for the grammarian. And today is the role of the grammarian as well as the role of the R counter are done by the Toastmaster Gayatri Deshmukh. Toastmaster Gayatri Deshmukh, as I came to know, is a lawyer and the former correspondent of Nasik Times. She's also joining us right from the India, and I'm thankful to her to be the part of the Horizon Club meeting. So please welcome today's grammarian and our counter reports by Toastmaster Gayatri Deshmukh.
Thank you so much, Mr. General Evaluator. I'm going to walk everyone through some of the most amazing usages in today's meeting. I'm going to just read them out. Gazing at the stars. The mention of the popular song, We Shall Overcome. Leaders take risks and they enjoy the fruits. You have to have faith. Be motivated and comfortable as you are. Hard and fast rule. Aspire to inspire before they expire. Accumulated so much anger. Train yourself to let go. Enduring. These were some of the most catchy usages used in today's meeting by our speakers. Some of the errors that I could spot were, don't stop me for becoming. It should have been, don't stop me from becoming. There's just this misuse of pronunciation here. I want to share those things to other people. It should have been with other people because we share with, we don't share to. The team is not getting involved or the team is involved in that particular context. It should actually have been the team has to feel involved because it was in the context to the team. This already started degrading. In context to an apple, it should have been, this has already started rotting. Silence in other side, here again, the preposition has been misplaced. It should have been silence on the other side. There is a slight pronunciation mistake as well. So while I'm not considering the accent part, iron rod should have been actually pronounced as iron rod. So in any kind of English, it cannot be iron. Coming to my counter report, well, the accountan's office was continuously ticking today. So I'm going to start with here. I started with so because so happened to be one of the most popular words in our meeting today. And it started with our humor master, Sangeeta. Sangeeta, you had one 2 double crutches, 2 and 5 so, 10 plus okay, and 1 but. So I believe okay is your favorite word and that can be worked on. Talking about Omar, apart from the 37 eyes counted by your evaluator, I'm going to talk about others. There have been 3 unintentional pauses. You used C once. There have been 7 repetitions. When I say repetitions, it means you have repeated the previous 2-3 words of the sentence and again started speaking the sentence. Again started speaking the sentence. So I say again started speaking the sentence and then move ahead. Going back to the previous 2-3 words and then going forward. There were 5 double crutches, 1 but, 3 and, 2 so now. Abu Bakr, that was one speech wherein there was maximum use of filler words and filler sounds. Personally, Abu, I would like to make a small suggestion for you. Whenever you feel the urge to say or and or so or take a pause. You can start taking a pause whenever you feel the urge to use any filler sounds or filler words. It might appear a little uncomfortable for some time, but over a period of time, you will start developing a habit of not using these filler words and filler sounds. Working on the pauses is much easier. Eradicating those pauses from your speeches is much easier compared to that of filler words and filler sounds. You had 6 ands, 10 plus so's, 10 plus you knows. There were more than 50 hours in your speech, 2 buts, and only one unintentional pause. So I would say try to convert all these filler sounds and filler words into pauses. Ashirbad, you were really you did a very commendable job. There were only 2 double crotches in your entire speech. Among the table topic speakers, Sangeeta, you had 1 well, 2 but, 4 so, 1 now, 3 double crotches, 2 4 ands, and 2 hours. All I can say is you are not somebody who has one particular favorite. You give equal justice to all the filler words. All I can make a suggestion is that maybe you can try and replace those filler words with something else. Maybe you could replace but with however, nevertheless, and could be replaced with as well as well. Try to just replace those conjunctions. Maybe that can help you in getting rid of all those filler words and filler sounds. RD, you had 3 double crotches and 5 ands. Eliza, over here again, I could see a mix of everything. There was one there was one repetition, there was one so which was not required, one and one actually, and 3 double crutches. So I believe double crutches is one aspect that was very prominent in this meeting, and we could all work on double crutches. Najira was again commendable, one and one so and one unintentional pause. So good job there. Sameer, you had 2 unintentional pauses and 2 ands. Rest, amazing job done. As far as I'm concerned, I love to take this role because then nobody's counting my ahs and ums. Over to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Gayatri Deshmukh. I was eagerly waiting for my ahs and ums and all the filler sounds I just make. Honestly, it was a great one. I very oftenly saw such an evaluation in which grammarian is a short and the R counter is a long. Of course, these all suggestions by you are very, very great, and this will help everybody to just improve their speaking skills. Thank you very much again for a wonderful job. I think so this also counts. Now back to the journal evaluation. Thank you everybody to attend the session today. Special thanks to our president, Toastmaster Umar Farouk. I didn't say Awan or uh, Malik. It always confuses me. Special thanks to them for conducting the great meeting. Meeting was started late, but the beauty of this meeting that we are almost 20 minutes late and still we are continuing 20 minutes late. Means all our sessions are bound to the time. And that's a really great job. We didn't lose time after we lose in the start. Of course, my speech will or my evaluation will increase the time lapse, but still we can handle that thing. My recommendation to all assignees and all speakers and all role bearers that please, when you are in the speaking area, kindly pin the timer. Like I pin the timer, which is continuously giving me red card. I don't know, I have to finish one. But please pin the timer. It will ease ourselves during these online times. Thank you to make it blue. I don't know why blue is there. But still, that's a great one. Everybody have a great role bearing. Everybody did the great justice of their roles. Quality speeches, like always from the Horizon Club. I was part of your last session in which you people have the annual contest, and that shows the quality came from your regular weekly meetings. It is great. I think so. That's enough from my side. We try to keep ourselves in time always in every aspect of the life, especially during these times of Toastmaster meetings. The time is very important. Few people are there, and because of some people who has the commitment of roles, if they delay something, it will delay everybody's time. I like the idea of the lady. I don't saw her after her table topic. She said, please take a picture in the start so she can claim that she just fulfilled the time. That's great. Overall, it was a wonderful session. All the educational session and the table topic, great table topics and the evaluation. Thanks to me, I'm a great general evaluator. Oh, I'm talking about the others. You are all the great evaluators, whoever participated in that. With the note, for the commitment to be in the time from the next time, and we'll commit with our rules always. Thank you very much, Horizon Club, and I am giving the lectern, virtual lectern, back to our TMOD, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yasir Nadeem. I love your voice, but I cannot love your face because your camera is off. And I just learned that we are in the same company. You are from SLFE and I am from SNC Lavalin. So we have the result here. So may I call, before that, let me sum up the meeting. I enjoyed so much the meeting tonight, the session, although a lot of the members were absent, but it's okay because the other Toastmasters were ready to have the other roles as well. So I love that. So I wish everyone a new beginning, a new life, a new hope, a new achievement, and a new for everything. And now may I call our vote counter to announce the result, or I am also returning back the lectern to our President Toastmaster Umar Farouk Awan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Idris, for such a running wonderful session. Great session run by Idris. Please give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster Idris. Yeah, such a great and wonderful team. Great job done, Toastmaster Idris. So we can have voting for table topics. We have done voting or not. I have to do, I think.
Done already, Toastmaster Umar Farouk.
Or evaluations? Done? Okay. So let's have the results. So best prepared speaker, who it is?
For the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Ashirbad.
Congratulations, Ashirbad.
Thank you.
And your helmet is the same.
And for the best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Eliza.
Eliza, tomato.
Guys, I'm bringing you all
for our best evaluator,
Horizon
each evaluator goes to Toastmaster Ricky 3D.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Ricky. Congratulations to all the winners and all the learners. There is no losing. We are learning and we are winning together, growing. It was a great session. We learned about antioxidants. We learned about teamwork. And we also learned about what? Helmets. And how to safety. So in this one meeting, we learned about so many things. And so many experiences were shared. Great meeting, everybody. Let's have some guests' feedback also. Nazira. Any short and crispy feedback? Nazira is there? Our fitness expert?
Listen,
yes.
Yeah, sorry. For Zoom, we always unmute ourselves and we start speaking out of curiosity. So I thoroughly enjoyed the session and I joined late, like 1 hour after this meeting happened, but I thoroughly enjoyed the session. I love the evaluation by this Toastmaster. I have seen like some Toastmasters in different places. But the evaluation given here is spot on. I loved it. We'll be part of this, and thanks, Umar, for inviting me here. Thank you.
Thank you. Most welcome. Looking forward to seeing you in our future meetings also. Yeah. Ashirbad, how was your experience?
It's a great meeting, definitely. I mean, uh, the quality of the meeting is good. At the same time, the relationship you share with everyone, you are almost like a team. So a strong team, I'd say. So that is very. It is reflecting throughout the meeting and your pre-meeting discussions. I really love that one. Overall, I can say that evening well spent. And thank you, Umar, for giving me the opportunity to speak in your club. Thank you, Umar.
Yes, great to see you, Ashwad. Looking forward to seeing you in our future meetings also. And yes, we are a
Definitely.
very strong team and we are a family, Horizon family, we call it. And we have that shared special bond and affection. And that's what matters. And we learn by doing. It's always say then. So we experience, we enjoy also. Now we have with us Eliza. Eliza, the table topic champion.
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah,
We
what
are
do you
going
want to
to
know?
Mars with
Miss Wonder Woman.
Frankly speaking, I'm scared to be in Horizon because Horizon have a lot of great speaker. And to be one of the table topic, because of the monster, I also afraid. But thank you. Thank you, Horizon. You give me a room to grow. You make me know all the desert and makes me the princess, desert princess in Saudi. And to win this, please, Umar, I need the certificate. I want to post in my Facebook because you are one of the club that I really, really scared. So please, please, please.
Yeah. See, you are lucky I was not the table topic master.
Yeah, you are the monster. I'm the princess now.
Okay. So great to have you always, Eliza. Next time you can be the Toastmaster of the day. Okay, next we have with us, I think Nuha. Nuha is with there. Nuha, still there?
Yes, I'm still there. I'm actually still in the
Yes,
car.
Nuha. You're
I'm actually
still
still
in the
in the
car.
car. Yes, I said if I go upstairs, I would not be able to continue with the meeting. So I said I'll wait in the car until the meeting ends, because the meeting is very wonderful. Thank you for having me with you tonight, and thank you for giving me the role of 1 minute Toastmaster. I hope I was able to inspire you just a little bit to move forward. And looking forward to see you in see you all of you in our meeting, first meeting for our newly chartered club, Bahrain Educators Toastmasters Club. It will be this Saturday, 6 p.m.
Yes, sure.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farouk, and I hope that you will be able to join. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
And finally, now I get to go home.
Yeah,
After
finally.
very
See,
interesting table topic session. The evaluation session was very educative.
mm,
Thank you very much, and congratulations
great.
for that. Back to you.
Yes. Great to have you with us, Noah. Looking forward to seeing you in our future meetings. We have with us anybody else is there? Sangeeta.
Isn't she our member already?
No.
I knew
No,
it was.
she's
I knew I was just
she
waiting for Omar to give his, those masala spices addition.
Miss Blueberry. Yes.
Okay, so this was a fantastic meeting. I had a great time, especially there are some, most of you don't know what was happening when Eliza was giving her table topics. There's a lot of things that happens behind the scene, and those was being referred, and we were all going, to tomato and strawberry and cherries and everything we were turning up. And it was really fascinating to see Eliza giving those off very seriously with a very serious face. And, we were like, oh my God.
Eliza missed out the tomatoes, huh? She forgot about tomatoes.
She made you a tomato by saying that, by calling you the coconut water.
I need to wear red, so it's cool in my what do you call it? It's good with my background. Tomato in front of the red one is very nice.
We have, okay, great to have you,
Yes,
Sangeeta. You are
great.
soon to
Thank you
become
so
our member.
much.
You
Oh
are
my
soon to
God.
become our member, yeah, I know. And
Yeah, Thank you so much, everybody. And it was a great, great presentation from everybody. Evaluation, table topics, everything was so fantastic. I think
I had
our
so
group.
many eyes. So many eyes, 37 eyes, Yashay.
I know, even me, I didn't even realize that.
Wallahi, I should not give an impromptu speech there next time.
You need to contact your mentor immediately.
Who's your mentor?
No, I will contact my tormentor. I will contact my tormentor.
Thank you, everyone. Go ahead, President. Too.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay, just to add one more thing.
Yeah.
So, Sangeeta, thank you very much for the contest.
Oh,
yeah.
You did. Omar, you did not thank me. See, Omar did it.
Yes, one Umar should do it. Nah? If he has done it, I have done it.
So he's done it on behalf of you. He understood what you were missing out. See, what a great buddy you have.
He's the evaluator who applies the feedback. So see, giving by example also.
Leading by example. That's the leader.
She is practicing for Area 31 evaluation, I know.
Yes. I know. I would want an evaluation from Ricky and Omar as well. I would like to come and give a speech and take your evaluations.
Yes, sure.
I know I will be. It will be helping me a lot.
Yeah, me and Ricky, we charge a lot for it, huh?
$100.
This is Toastmasters.
Nah, 1,000.
1,000. Luto. Okay, and we will with Power residing as a host of presiding officer, I will adjourn the meeting. We can have the chit chat. We have with us Division F Director Shekhar Tiwari with us. Arey sir ji, kidhar silent itna chup chap?
No, but I'm listening. Actually, today I just one beautiful word from one Toastmasters is given. Listening is better than speaking. Actually, so you all beautiful people are speaking, so I'm listening. It's very nice.
No, we are having chit chat.
Yeah, it's a meeting close now. That's why I'm just up here. So after listening that, it's a great meeting, wonderful meeting. Really, you are a you can say magician. I can say you are a magician of Division F.
Yeah. I am just a common man.
No, really. You have such a wonderful, bonding.
I love you for saying.
Yeah, I think that thanks to the president, he really keeps everybody connected. You're actually weaving us together, and we can see that with your contagious smile and those, things that you keep on doing.
Yes. And my so many eyes.
Umar, really, I'm telling you the truth. You have that capacity, capability, if you can say that's me to bonding capability means how you are really beautifully connecting the people and collecting all the gems with you right all the way. That's what.
Final. Umar Awan for DVNF director.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I am the DVNF director next.
शेखर भाई
हाँ जी बिल्कुल जी मैं तो तैयार हूँ एकदम किसी को भी बनाने के लिए
I'm saying a good night to everybody. It's going to be 12 o'clock over here in India.
Yeah,
and I'm feeling so sleepy. Good night.
Good night.